Hello, we're back. This time we're going to be taking on UU. Using a bit of a fun team. I've seen people taking Tauros up into the OU tier, so why not try him in UU? He's been doing pretty good. So this is a Life Orb Sheer Force Tauros. We have our Mega Beedrill. Pretty standard set, knockoff U-turn, protect and poison jab. DD, Lumberry, Haxorus. And then this is Choice Specs, Metagross, which is catching people off guard, which is one of the things I like to do. We have our Mandibuzz, which is defensive, and then specially defensive Chandelure with Sub, Will-O-Wisp, Hex, and Trick on an air balloon. So that usually gets popped, and then we trick and take their item. So it's been a pretty fun team. I've done all right with it. Let's see how it goes today. All right. Looking at an Aggron, which we might have some trouble with. Seismitoad, Metagross can deal with because we have our Grass Knot. Choice Scarf Typhlosion might be a problem, but he can't lock himself into Eruption because we have Chandelure. Leads probably Sableye, Seismitoad, or Gligar to get rocks. I like all of those against Metagross except for Sableye. I think that's what we're going to go with. Let's hope he goes Size. Nope. Of course it's the one we don't want. Predicting, but Willow doesn't really bother me. I think I'm just going to go straight for the Shadow Ball. You see it is probably specially defensive. Probably going to go for knockoff. Let's just hit him up with another Shadow Ball. He does switch out into his Toad, so we do get the special defense drop, but we are going to have to go out. Can't use the Grass Knot on this turn because we're locked in, so let's go into Mandibuzz. Hopefully dodge an Earthquake. We do. And I'm going to go ahead and knock off his item or whatever wants to come in. Aggron might come in if it has a rock move. Maybe we can... Yeah, we do get the Gligar, so that thing doesn't have an Eviolite, which is really nice. I think here I'd like to go Tauros just to hit him as hard as I can with a Rock Climb, because that did a decent amount of damage, so I don't think he's going to be very defensive. I'm afraid of going into Beedrill. I think we will go Tauros, as he does Toxic us, which is alright with me. And nothing besides Aggron wants to take a Rock Climb, and since we don't have Earthquake, I am going to go into our Chandelure on this, and hopefully Will-O-Wisp it. You see Sableye again. Since he didn't go for knockoff earlier, I'm guessing he doesn't have it, and I don't really know what he wants to do to me, but I'm just going to try to Wisp him here, as he goes for Sucker, and it fails, which is really nice. We see that he's leftovers. He's burned now, which is great. And I'm just going to set up a sub on him. He suckers again. And I think this Hex will probably take him out. He does taunt us, but he's dead now. So we won't be able to Wisp whatever comes in. I'm guessing, I would think it would be Seismitoad, since he's seen our set now, except for our last move, which he's probably guessing is a fire move. We can only go for Hex. I'm going to let him... No. I'm just going to go straight into Mandibuzz. I think he'll go for Scald or a water move here. Yeah. We don't get burned. Awesome. And we'll go ahead and knock off this thing's leftovers. There's Aggron, so we don't get the knockoff. Now, Foul Play will do about 30% to a Curse Aggron. I'm worried about a rock move here. I'm just going to go for the Roost and see what he does. Does have the Head Smash, so you can see that's doing a ton. As I'm just going to go for Foul Play. Not very much at all. He gets his rocks up, which is alright. I'm just going to defog him. Maybe he'll kill me on this turn. Ooh, almost takes me down. Defensive Mandibuzz will not drop to anything. See another Head Smash. We know he's Mega. I'm not sure why he's not Mega Evolving. Because Knockoff did not remove an item. I'm just going to Roost again. Keep this thing healthy. There's rocks. Let's defog those. Misses his head smash. I feel like he's going to go for head smash again, so let's get some damage off. There it is. Could not switch Beedrill in on that. And then we'll just Roost. We're kind of just stalling this thing out, at least of head smashes. So that's great. There's rocks again. And we'll just slowly whittle this thing down. I don't mind. There's another one. Let's see how many he has left. Just 2 more. So that's fine. We can just Roost through these. He misses that one. And... oh, he left. Alright. Let's go find another battle. Hopefully he doesn't come back. I don't think he will. Alright. We see a Metagross, a Crook, Infernape, Celebi, Swampert, and a Zelf. It's either going to be lead Zelf or lead Swampert. So Metagross matches up great against both of those. Grass Knot will OHKO the Swampert. And Shadow Ball will do a good amount to a Zelf if it doesn't bring it all the way down to a Sash or something like that. If he leads his own Metagross, I will stay in and go for Shadow Ball. The only thing I'm scared of is Crocodile, but I don't think that's a likely lead on his part. He could be looking at my team, though. The only thing that gets Stealth Rocks on my team is Metagross. So there's the Azelf. And we're just going to Shadow Ball this. So he does knock off our specs, but we bring him down really low, assuming that that was just a Sash Azelf. He's probably going to... no, he switches out. Lets his Infernape take some damage. He knows we're not fast. He could... I'm just going to go Chandelure. It's a decent check to this thing. We can't do much back, as he does predict that and go Crocodile. So I think we're going to Wisp, knowing he has to go for a Dark-type move. Either Pursuit. Yeah, there's the Pursuit. We do live, and we get a Burn Off, which is amazing. So this thing's pretty crippled. Unless Celebi or Zelf cures it off. I don't know if Zelf gets Heal Bell, but I'm pretty sure Celebi does. He's probably locked in, so there's no point in switching out. We'll just try to get... we'll try to take something's item. As we live again. So we take his Choice Band, so now he's not even Choice Banded. And... we've really crippled this Crocodile. I believe we're free to just go into Beedrill and Mega Protect. I would really like to U-turn, but we're probably not faster. So he does go into Infernape. This could be a Scarfed Ape. Let's Protect again and see what he does. Yeah, straight for the Flamethrower. Based on that, I'm going to guess that he is Scarfed, and we'll go into our Mana Buzz. Go ahead and knock off. So he just sacks his elf there. There's the Crocodile. This thing can't do much to me unless it has rocks. I mean, unless he wants to try to set up rocks. I'm just going to Roost as he knocks off our leftovers, and we'll go for the Foul Play. I think it'll still do decent damage even though he's burned. I know that if we were burned, it would do less. So there's our win on that one. So we see leftovers and Infernape, so at least he's not Scarfed, and we know that now. I'm just going to knock off again as he's Calm Mind. I'm going to Foul Play. If he has Slack Off, that'll be a problem, because he's just going to keep setting up all over my face. But yeah, he does have Slack Off. Tauros will outspeed him and probably take him out in one hit if we can hit it. So I'm not that worried about that. Let's go into Metagross. It's not going to be doing much. That's fine. And then we'll go into Tauros now. And just Zen Headbutt. Hopefully we can connect. This will take him out. Oh, he has Vacuum Wave. Right. Should have predicted that. Now we have to go into Beedrill and Poison Jab. Vacuum Wave is resisted. I don't know if we can live that though. He easily tanks that, and we're about to get swept by a Calm Mind Infernape. So he's going to slack off. I don't want to deal with this. I'm just going to go Earthquake. As we outspeed, I did not expect that, so we did not have to lose all those Pokemon. Oh, great. I should have known he was a little bit bulky by how he was taking all those hits, but that's fine. We'll see what we can do here. Probably not much. Swampert should come out here. So we see Crocodile to get the Intimidate off, but I'm just going to go for the DD as he knocks off our Lumberry. I'm going to do one more, because he's burned. There's not a whole lot he's going to be doing damage-wise. And a couple DDs might win us this game. See Metagross, maybe Sashed, as he does sack the Crocodile. Oh, he gets his other Intimidate off. Smart. So now Metagross and probably Swampert live a hit in Celebi, especially if any of them have some HP investment. There's the Swampert. This thing should probably just Ice Punch, and we'll go for a Dragon Claw as we wait for him to knock us out. As he does with Ice Punch, now Mandibuzz comes in. We can try to Foul Play and see what happens. Ice Punch is not a 2-hit KO, so we'll roost on this one. As he Waterfalls, we get flinched. That's exactly what he needed, and we have lost this game. Probably deserved. There we go. Let him set up on us. Tell him GG. We'll find another one. Here we have... could be lead Galvantula. You see Machamp. I'm going to guess Assault Vest. Probably Mega Aerodactyl. We got a Arcanine, which based on his team is going to be defensive, unless he just doesn't have a defensive wall, which would be great for Haxorus. That's great for Haxorus either way. Defensive Arcanine can't really stop a Haxorus. So we'll go ahead and lead with our Metagross on the Galvantula and just get off a Psychic. Nothing on his team wants to take this, as he does Volt Switch, so something's going to come in to take this Psychic. Probably Arcanine, but since this is a special attack, it'll hit it pretty hard. There we go. Doesn't hit it as hard as I want it to. And we're just going to go Chandelure, as we do get our Flash Fire boost, which means about nothing. And I think we'll Hex here. Actually, I really like to Willow, predicting a switch, as I'm going to. We do see Machamp, probably Guts. We're going to go ahead and Hex him. I doubt we take a knockoff now. He will outspeed. No, we outsped. There's the knockoff. Wow, we do tank it. So he's not Guts, which is awesome. And we'll just Hex again to kill this thing. He should send out pretty much anything at this point. Will outspeed me except for Arcanine. So we do see Galvantula. I bet he wants to get webs up, so I'm just going to break his Sash. There we go. And we'll go for another one. We might be able to live a hit. See Thunder. We do live the Thunder, and we knock out Galvantula, which is great. We can bring in Mandibuzz on pretty much anything except for that Cloyster. And if Cloyster comes in, I'm going to try to get a burn off on his Shell Smash. See Crobat. Let's Willow that too, as we go down. So now we can go to Mandibuzz and click Defog. Get rid of these sticky webs. Brave Bird goes off, does about nothing. And now we'll go for knockoff. Maybe get rid of a band here. Oh, Black Sludge. Black Sludge. As he does U-turn out. Probably going into Aerodactyl. So Foul Play would have been really nice. And we will just go for that again, in case he goes for Hone Claws. As he does. So this Foul Play should be hitting him really hard now. And it takes him out. That's great. Get our leftovers. Cloyster has to come out here. And we're just going to go for... I'm actually pretty worried about this Cloyster. If he Shell Smashes and has... well, if he Shell Smashes, yeah. Because we don't have any priority. So, If he shell smashes here, we foul play. Oh, foul play doesn't even take him out, and he was white herb. So we're going to have to go for another one, as he's probably going to go for a Icicle Spear and take us out. I think our only chance is a miss, unless Tauros can live a hit, or maybe Metagross. We do have a lot of HP investment on this Metagross. I think we will just go for Psychic and hope we can live. We see Razor Shell go off, no flinch. I don't know if Razor Shell can flinch, but I think it's a high crit move. So we are able to avoid that sweep, which is great. And we'll just go for a Psychic on this thing. Does Flare Blitz. He's going to get him a little bit lower, but he pretty much recovers it with leftovers. And now I think we'll go into Tauros and Rock Climb. Actually, Zen Headbutt, hoping, hoping Crobat comes in and we knock that out. So now he's going to get the Intimidate off. Oh, he just forfeits. I won that one. Let's go ahead and grab another. I'm not sure how much time it's been, but this feels like it's going by fast. Doing pretty well with this team. I am worried about going up against a Mega Sharpedo. That Crawdaunt, if that's DD Crawdaunt, that's going to be a problem. We see another Galvantula, but we dealt with that decently last time. Let's just go Metagross, excuse me. As he leads Aggron. I don't want him to EQ me, and so I'm just going to go Chandelure. As he actually Thunder Waves. So we'll Willow here. He could go for a Head Smash, but he has to pop our Balloon before he can go for Earthquake. So now that's burned. I don't think it was a very physical Aggron anyway, but that's fine. I don't see him staying in here. And I'm just going to go for double Willow, as he does stay in and roars us out into our Metagross. I want to go for Shadow Ball, but I really don't think it's going to do a lot. But I don't want him to just get free roars off on me switching out. Probably trying to drag in my Beedrill or anything, really. Let's go for Shadow Ball. See how much it does. That's a decent amount. He has Heavy Slam, so no rest, which is great. And we'll just go for another Shadow Ball. Should be able to knock him out. And we'll get this big wall out of the way. The only other thing that can come in and take hits is probably Cress. Sylveon gets dealt with by Mega Beedrill. So does Crawdaunt. Barring any kind of... maybe Banded Aqua Jet takes us out. I wouldn't be too surprised. That thing's a monster. I didn't actually realize it dropped down to UU until yesterday when I was building this team. Maybe we'll have to showcase him soon. We'll start the timer. We did go down to UU because the official Ladder Tour is going on, and we do not want to deal with that right now. Those people are pretty ridiculous. So we do get a good Shadow Ball off on this Crest. We see Moonlight. Maybe we'll get a special defense drop to be able to deal with it a little bit better. As I'm just going to keep clicking Shadow Ball. So he goes for Calm Mind. So he is faster than us, which is a bit odd. I don't like that. And I'm going to go Chandelure on this one because I want to Wisp him and have that residual damage. Actually, I am going to Wisp, and then I'll go for Hex. There we go. This will be our last life, so I hope we can pull out a win. That Moonblast does absolutely nothing. He does pop our Air Balloon, and we're fully paralyzed. I'm going to go ahead and trick him and try to take his leftovers, because I don't like that he has that recovery, and we're paralyzed again, so never mind. I guess we're not going to take his leftovers. Psyshock is going to take us out. Now, I would love it if Knockoff from Beedrill would kill from this range. I'm not sure if it does, though. +2 Moonblast probably takes us out. I think this is our best option. Actually, we're going to go for the U-turn here. Yeah, we're going to go for the U-turn. It's going to hit him the hardest, and that's what we need to do right now. Hopefully he goes for an attacking move, and we can just go into Metagross on this. So we do see he goes down to 54%. He does not recover, but he does have the chance here, as I think we have to go straight back out into Beedrill on his Moonlight. That way we can U-turn again. If this works out in our favor, we should be able to kill it on the next U-turn. Actually, he doesn't even Moonlight. Wow. So now we have to Poison Jab or knock off. And I'm betting he's just going to sack this. So let's go ahead and Poison Jab. He does sack that, which I'm really surprised about. If we can get a defog off, Meteor will be able to come back in, as we do see Crawdaunt. So I'm really feeling Aqua Jet. I'm just going to go defensive Mandibuzz. He Sword Stances. Let's defog. I think we can take a hit. Definitely tank that Aqua Jet. Now there's no rocks. Let's Foul Play. Are we faster than him? Oh, he does DD now. Foul Play almost takes him out. Oh, that would have been really nice. As he probably will be able to kill us. Nope, he goes for knockoff. Now that threat is gone. So I think this is honestly only working out in my favor because of his misplays. We see Mandibuzz. Excuse me, we see Galvantula. I'm going to Roost if he doesn't try to knock us out. There we go. And we'll go for Foul Play, break his Sash. And we'll go ahead and defog on this turn. Hopefully we can live. He has Bug Buzz instead of anything else. And we'll just keep going for defog as we die to the Toxic. Beedrill is going to be a huge win condition on this one because it needs to knock out that Sylveon. Metagross can with a Flash Cannon, but I'd rather... How much percentage is Aggron at? Only 30 with a burn, so that thing's not doing much. I am going to go Beedrill. It's the only thing that's faster than this, and we'll just Poison Jab. That should be able to take it out. There we go, we get a crit. If he goes Aggron here, we know it doesn't have rest, so we'll just U-turn. Actually, I bet he's going to set up Stealth Rocks. Because he goes Nidoking. So this thing might be Scarfed. We'll protect and see what it wants to do. Really surprised he didn't try to go get his rocks back up. We see the Ice Beam. I feel pretty comfortable going into Metagross. He might be Life Orb, as he is, and he gets our switch perfectly right. So we know he's not Scarfed. And we'll just go back into Beedrill and U-turn, get some damage off, and into Tauros. Tauros tanks that Ice Beam. Like the absolute beast that it is. I think our best play here... I'd love to knock this out, but I really feel like... Yeah, Zen Headbutt's the best play either way. Because Rock Climb's resisted on Aggron. So if he gets those rocks back up, Beedrill's dead. But Haxorus might be able to win us the game here. Haxorus and Tauros. As we do see this, so now we can just Iron Head. Well, it's not Scarfed. That's gone. Alright. Just Aggron left to deal with. It's burned. It can't heal itself. Tell him GG. And we'll try to Rock Climb. It's resisted. And one more turn will do it. Paralyzed. Goes down to burn damage. Alright, well that was a pretty fun battle. I'm actually surprised by how successful that team was despite that one loss. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm still trying to get used to these, but I'm having fun doing them. So, see y'all next time.